Hello and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim on Nixus Gaming. Why are we back here? We've done everything, haven't we? Well, no. No, we have not. I upgraded to the Anniversary Edition, which means we got a lot of Creation Club stuff to do now, and I'm sure we just wait an hour, maybe enter and leave the inn here. We should get a courier running up to us to give us some stuff. Because that's usually how it works. Ah, there he is.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Alright, he has given us 6 little books here. I may have already loaded this up just to see what would happen. We aren't going to read any of these because these aren't the ones we're going to do right away, but there's just a whole bunch of stuff that we can do now with the Creation Club. So, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the UESP Creation Club content page, and we're just gonna kind of go down the line and visit each and everything in the Creation Club in order of release. First of which was Survival Mode, which is actually free to this version of the game without paying for anything. And it's not something we can really do. I'm not gonna switch to Survival Mode. I ain't about that life. Basically, it adds hunger, water, heat, frost, all this sort of BS that you don't really want to deal with in a casual Skyrim playthrough. So screw that. I think the next thing, the first thing we're actually going to do is the Arcane Accessories. Now, Arcane Accessories, basically what it does is it adds a bunch of spells. You may also see some various new locations across our map that are blacked out, that were added, that we need to go to eventually, but not right now. Dushnik Yal is old. And Moldering Ruins. But some of these are new. So, Arcane Accessories, right? Bunch of new spells. And it turns out that there is a chest here in Hobbsfall Cave, where we visited so much throughout the course of the game. There's a chest here that just contains all the new spells, so this is the first place on our list to go. If I remember right, there are just a bunch of vampires in here. Probably, maybe. I don't know if we have to go to the end here. I just know there's a master-looking boss chest somewhere with a bunch of spell books in it. We're gonna go ahead and grab that, and we're gonna learn them all, and we'll probably end up using them after we're done with archery here as our main form of combat, I guess. It's not this chest, I don't think. No. Take that, though. Definitely need more healing potions. That thunder is crackling out there. I hear a skeleton. I do want to say, in between episodes I sold stuff and I made a bunch of potions, and I discovered that Mudcrab Chitin and I think Vampire Dust go together, which is why I went down from like 80 Vampire Dust down to none, and likewise I used most of my Mudcrab Chitin. So very, very fortunate find there. We are very close to a level up too, from all the alchemy and the selling. So we're in a good spot starting off the Creation Club stuff. That's a miss. Bro, just move a little bit to the right. There you go. Oh, missed. Missed.
Who's there?
That's fine. It's a one-hit kill anyway, I guess. Is there another guy? Oh, he's down there, right. This dungeon has a weird under part to it. Alright, it can't be too much further. I don't remember this dungeon being that long. I missed him. I don't know how I did that, but okay. They keep moving. They keep moving. Look, I can't be bothered to actually aim at these guys right. Either I hit or I don't hit, okay? Is that a level up? I think that is a level up. Alright, let's make sure we get that iron bolt back as well. Take the goat hide, I guess. Alright, let's... That chest right there looks new. Ancient Tome Quest. Ah, yes. All of these are the new spells. So we got Choking Grasp, absorbs health. Just use that. Elemental Blast deals 40 points of shock and fire and half as much damage to stamina. Elemental Bolt deals 20 damage of fire and shock and half as much to stamina. Elemental Burst does 30 fire and shock and half as much to stamina. Flare is 15 fire and shock, half as much to stamina. Benrick's Welcome. You become invisible and open locks expert and below for 5 seconds. That sounds actually overpowered. But activating an object or attacking will break the spell. Okay. Hangman's Noose. You absorb 26 points of health. Mara's Wrath. For 30 seconds, you'll deal fire damage to people around you. And undead up to level 26 will flee. That'd be nice if we were level 26. We're level 73 now. Orum's Aquatic Escape. You're invisible for 15 seconds. Attacking or activating will break the spell. You can breathe in water for 15 seconds. You have improved night vision too. Paralysis Rune. Basically, it's a rune you put down, it explodes and immobilizes them. Basic there. Pride of Herstang. Summon a bear for 60 seconds. Resist 50% of frost damage and your health regenerates 50% faster. Strangulation, you absorb 16 points of health per second for 3 seconds. Touch of Death, you absorb 40 points of health. Unbounded Flames, cast a stream of long-distance fireballs in an arc, and you create a wall of fire that does 50 points of fire damage per second. Unbounded Freezing, a freezing wind envelops you, which knocks down enemies around you and freezes them for 50 points of damage per second to health and stamina. And Unbounded Storm, targets around you take 40 points of shock damage to health and half that to magicka, and random lightning strikes deal an additional 30 damage. Got quite the arsenal here now, which I do not mind. Is there anything else really worth grabbing here, or should we... I guess we should just make our way out. Let's go ahead and hit this level up real quick. Trying to think of where our stamina is actually at. We got like a plus 60 to it, so it's at 450. So that would be, it has our 350 put in. That's not right. No, it's at 350, so it's had 250 put into it. 520, that's had 420. I'm confusing myself. I'm just going to throw a point into stamina. This is why I don't like wearing rings that add to my 3 attributes there. Let's see, archery. We can do our next rank of critical shot. That should help us out a little bit. Or we can do light armor. 25% armor bonus if wearing a matched set. That's pretty good too. I think we're gonna go with our archery though. That way we start doing more damage here and there. We already get a good amount of critical shots, but now we're just gonna get more. Alright, so work our way out of here, and the next thing we're gonna look at is the Arcane Archer creation. This one's a little weird, and I'm hoping it's not bugged out, because basically what I read is after you install it, you're supposed to automatically get a note in your inventory from Calcelmo, and you're supposed to automatically get some quests in your quest log here for it. And we didn't get either of them. So basically the quests are supposed to point you to 2 locations that are going to point you to some of the new arrows added in the DLC. But we don't have those, so what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and travel just straight to Calcelmo here. And see if maybe there's a courier running up to us. No. If maybe Calcelmo will just give us the quest. I don't think that's how it works, though. A lot of this Creations Club stuff might be a little buggy because we downloaded it all like super far into a playthrough. With mods or Creation Club or anything like this, it's best to just start it on a fresh playthrough, that way the whole world loads into it correctly. But that's my fault.
Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Would it be... I doubt you'd have to buy it from him.
Wish to master the arcane arts.
Ownership deed for a mud crab. That's something new that I'd rather not deal with until I have to. I don't see his note or anything there.
Oh, goodbye.
So we're just gonna go to where the new arrows are. It adds, I want to say 5 or 6 new arrow types.
Be careful.
2 of which you're supposed to be directed to from a quest or the notes. And the other 4, I think merchants just kind of sell them. We're gonna at least look at the 2 that you're supposed to get directed to. One of which is gonna be in the College of Winterhold here. We're gonna look for telekinesis arrows. And just be on the lookout for a courier running up to us. Because I think there are definitely things that he just didn't give to us. He only gave us like 6 notes, which start 6 quests, and there's a lot more than that. We need to go up to the Arcanium. So the other thing, I did already do the Civil War Champion creation thing. And that didn't correctly load the letter that I needed onto the counter it was supposed to be at. But this did correctly load in. Okay, so we got the research notes. This spell tome will teach its reader the unique art of the telekinesis arrow, giving both a lesser power and the knowledge to craft these special arrows. Upon firing the arrow, one will find it to be suspended, frozen in the air until the telekinesis arrow lesser power is cast, upon which the volley will be released. It appears that only a certain number of arrows can be suspended in the air at a time. Attempting to fire any more than 10, they are simply returned to the archer's quiver. While suspended, one can pluck them from the air, however. Upon making contact, these arrows lose their magical power and cannot be retrieved, as they contain magical properties of their own. They appear to me impervious to enchantments from the bow they are fired from. Alright, and you just kind of take the spell tome, and I guess that's it. We aren't getting a quest for this. Let's go ahead and use that. And let's go get the next one. The next one are Soul Stealer Arrows. Basically, I want to say they trap souls that you shoot in a soul gem or something, and for this one, we actually need to go to good old Solstheim. Just staying on the lookout for a courier that could run up to us. No, nothing. We gotta go to Cogrumes. We've been there before. It was one of the last places we visited in this DLC, right before fighting Karstag. And I guess the Soul Stealer arrows are somewhere in here. I probably shouldn't just run in, because I do remember there being bandits here, right? I don't see them outside, though. Maybe they don't respawn. I'm gonna assume they are at the end of the dungeon. And hopefully I don't have to go through all these waves again. Hopefully the doors are still open. It looks like they are. Okay. Let's run in all the way through here. Where would they be? This is like the last room here. Ah, Soul Stealer Arrows. Dwemer Arrow Diagram. Big help. I think that's supposed to teach us how to make them, but I didn't see any kind of pop-up there. We got 10 of them, and I don't really plan on using them. But I'm pretty sure when you pick up the diagram, it's supposed to teach you how to use them. Or how to craft them, I should say. So yeah, there we go. That's most of what you can do right away with the Arcane Archers. I don't actually know the other arrow types that they add into the game. But I know those are the two big ones. And I don't actually know what creation we're going to do next, so I will pause, look up the other arrow types, and figure out where we're going now.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Okay, we're back. The other arrow types that are added that you can buy from merchants, there are fire, ice, and lightning arrows that deal basically just elemental damage. And then you can also get bone arrows that you can craft these later on if you have the dragon smithing perk. And I think the bone arrows are just crazy strong arrows. From what I read, they don't seem to do anything real special with them. But they do look to be pretty strong. Of course, they're made of dragon bone. The next creation we're going to look at is Chrysamere. So, to do that, we got to go down to Forelhost here, which was a big dragon priest dungeon. And we're looking for some dude here called the Lost Paladin. I have no idea where in the dungeon he's actually at, though, so we're probably just going to be wandering around for a bit looking at him. And it might be a somewhat difficult fight. Chrysamere was an artifact that you could find in the first 3 games, Arena, Daggerfall, and Morrowind's. Not in Oblivion or in the base game of Skyrim, sadly. So, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a whole lot about it to really tell you guys anything. But nonetheless, we are gonna go through, try and find it. I don't see any enemies around. So So that's good. I'm glad they didn't respawn. This should just be an easy run through until we find him then. And again, I have no idea where he is, so... Alright, oh, got some traps. Not seeing a lost paladin anywhere. I'd assume he's probably, like, towards the end of the dungeon. I also remember this dungeon kind of twisting and turning and winding around a lot, though, so... might take some wandering around to figure out where we're going. That's a dead end? We just, oh, stairs down here. And through this way? Where does... Okay, so the Draugr did respawn. Not ideal. Can you leave me alone, dude? Can you, like, leave me alone? I don't know why I'm still crouching. Like, I can get up now. They see me. Clearly. Okay, so maybe there are still some enemies here. It looks like most of them have not respawned. Keyword most of them. That switch didn't do anything when I stood on it. Okay. Iron Greatsword. That goes to the crypt. What is forward here? Oh, does this just open back up to the first room? I think so.
I was always taught to avoid
What
these
is... Oh, just the glass dagger. Don't need that. Okay. I don't suppose I still have the key to this to just skip all this, right? Probably not. Because I see we're in a crypt area, and if those 3 Draugr respawn, then I wouldn't be surprised if they respawn down here too. I don't see any yet, though. That's barred from the other side. That's just a bunch of linen. Carefully scoop through, and there's another one. I don't understand how this works. The first one wasn't a sneak attack, but the second one was. Okay. Sure thing, game. You know what you're doing better than I do, I guess. Here, another one around the corner.
Where'd you come from?
Is there another one behind me? No? I think there's one up there that's shouting. There's another one somewhere shouting at me. Because that one clearly was not shouting. think Scaling found him. Yeah. Serana, you need to get out of the way. Sarah, why are you here, bro? Go away. I think I just killed her Restless Strogger as soon as she resurrected it. Good, it would have just gotten in the way. Okay, still just really looking for this lost paladin here. This was a pretty long dungeon, though. I think it took me an entire episode to really trek through. Potion of healing, I'll take that. What's this over here? Just an emerald hard pass.
Where'd you come from?
Scaling. Nice jump in front of me. Not a good spot. You know, I've gotten to the point in the game where even Deathlords just really aren't that much to me. And I don't know what's really changed there, because they're still like top tier enemies, honestly. They're just not very good ones. Okay. See him sitting or laying there.
Who's there? That'll teach you.
And I see two of them here.
Who's there?
Three of
I
them.
knew I heard something.
Excuse me? Scaling just kind of pushed in front of me.
What have you got?
I don't know what he was just pointing at. Just walked over there and pointed the other way. So while we're doing this stuff, I think it is worth noting one thing I read, like with the Arcane Archers specifically, is other enemies in the game. It mentioned Forsworn in particular, but I think it can be any enemies. They can use the new arrow types and stuff, so we could just start getting hit really hard by Dragonbone arrows at some point, which isn't going to be a fun experience
Where'd you come from?
for anyone involved. I'm trying to focus on the Deathlord, but this Restless Strogger is getting in the way. There's so many red dots on our map. Bro, let me finish him off. Don't jump in front of him. And there we go. As Serana would say, done and done.
What now? Where'd you come from?
And another one. They're just everywhere in this dungeon, dude. Let's summon a giant frost astronaut right in front of the guy I'm trying to kill. Bro, gross. I hate this. Just move out of the way, please. Bro, I'm trying to... He's back up. There we go. Alright, you need to go. You need to go back to sleep. Forever. Forever. Okay, let's move forward ever so slightly so we can be stopped by like 4 more of these guys. Yep, there we go.
Where'd you come from?
Got one behind me, I think. Yeah, oh my god. Oh, there's a Death Overlord here. That's not good. Should probably focus on him. God, he just does a lot of damage to us in general. Move, move, move! Oh my god, oh my god, okay. That was not a good spot to be stuck in. Wanna finish off this Death Overlord. There we go. Okay, that was fun. Wasn't it? Totally. Said we would get stopped by more of them. And I was right. Still no lost paladin, though. Gotta be, like, to the end of this area, right? Like, a Death Overlord isn't just a regular enemy. That's usually a boss. Take that. It's just looped back here. Right, because the whole thing is I needed to come here and get a key, I'm pretty sure. I probably could have actually skipped this portion of the dungeon because the key didn't even spawn here because I picked it up already. Which means Serana's probably holding on to it.
All the things you just can't be bothered with.
It'd be under Forelhost, I believe. Forelhost, there's like 3 different ones. Take all 3. Because I'm pretty sure we just needed the key to get in here. And swim through. Oh, were there enemies back there? I thought I saw something move around, but when I looked up, I didn't actually see anything. It's just a few skeevers. You got more. I remember this room and dealing with this trap here. I don't know how that still counted as a sneak attack. I don't think Serana's here to help us with this. I think she got stuck further back, although she was able to resurrect that guy from wherever she is. Come on. Right, this guy's been occupied with scaling over here. I hear Serana speaking like somewhere in the background, so she's nearby. Oh, there she is. After everyone is dead, of course. Gotta pick up the pace a little bit. This is starting to get a little bit long. Going to the refectory, next zone. Enemies have respawned here as well.
Who's there?
That was a bad miss.
Teamwork right there.
There are more coming? Oh, I see him there.
Where'd you come
There was another red dot up here somewhere. I don't see him though.
Who's there?
Thought I was getting attacked by something else here. Oh, I am. There's still something shooting at us. Of course it's a Death Lord.
Still remember how to fight. That'll teach you.
Getting some good archery levels here, at least. I think we're definitely going to be able to legendary, or not legendary, to max out our archery by the end of this. We've already legendaried it once, so... what was the deal here? I guess we go through here to unlock that.
Where'd you come from?
You know, it's kind of unfair that she can resurrect a Draugr Scourge, and then that Scourge can summon a Frost Atronach. That increases our little party here from 3 to 5. Like, that's a little overpowered. Okay, bust open.
Where'd you come from?
Why am I getting pushed? There's so much going on right now. Don't know you're an enemy. Oh, great, yeah, great, yeah. Yeah, because that works. Thank you, Scale. Thank you.
That'll teach you.
Okay. There was a Scourge over here, wasn't there? Unless it was the guy that was running off here. I'm really not sure what was going on in that room. There were just people everywhere. I know that guy just ran off. There he is. Can I skip that room? This is just a little shortcut. This doesn't go where we need, I don't think.
Who's there? You knew I did something.
Did someone throw like a flaming pot at me? I thought I saw one just go whizzing by the screen.
I'm not gonna die from
Okay, we'll do like a quick little potion check. That was literally it. Just one potion. Better than nothing, I guess. Okay. Oh, he moved. Makes sense. I would move too if I was being shot at. Some of these enemies can be smart. Looking around, not seeing anything important. Still no Lost Paladin. I really don't want to unlock that.
Where'd you come from?
Good job scaling.
Where'd you come from?
Okay, we gotta be almost here. You know, the sucky part is if I get to the end of this place and there's just no Lost Paladin. I'm like 90% sure this is the last room, and I remember there being the Dragon Priest and like 4 Death Lords.
Keep your eyes open here.
Of course, this won't be a named Dragon Priest. It'll be a weak one. Which kind of helps. Kind of. He is weaving around a bit more. By a bit more, I mean a lot more. Oh, his fireball did a lot. Yeah, there's like 4 of these guys on me. Oh, and a flame atronach. Don't crouch, run. Trying to think, like, what's the good play here? I can regain health by running around. I'd rather not use a lot of the healing potions I've gotten through this. They are just Fusro-dawing the hell out of me, though. That was a big miss. So many of them. I still have that Dragon Priest just firing on me. Oh my god, hi. He's coming towards me. Let's book it a little bit. Hey, buddy. Don't mind me. That one's down. One down. This Death Lord is almost dead. There's 2 down. Start backing away. of them's almost dead. Why are you running? Yeah, normally I would go for the strongest enemy first, which at this point I would consider the Dragon Priest. But he is dodging and weaving a lot, so I felt like it was better to just go for the Death Lords. That way Serana and Skeo can help me get this guy cornered. Oh my god, that's not good. Where actually is he? He's over there. See, he's knocking them out before they even get to him. And he's like hiding behind this pillar like an asshole. That was a bad shot. I dipped down at the last second. Why are all my hits just missing? There we go. There's some damage. Alright, I think we got him cornered. He's not moving. Good to know this dungeon didn't get any easier since I was last here. This is not a fun dungeon. Pick whatever bolts I can get back. Okay. So there's like the balcony area where he could be. Isn't that where this is? I mean, I don't see... Oh, I see a red dot over there. Is that him? Let's do a quick save. Yep, that is our lost paladin, friends. Oh, he's weak. He's like super weak. Oh. Are you kidding me? You're actually kidding me. Oh, that's a fake kill shot. I expected an actual hard fight here. That is disappointing. There is Chrysamere. When equipped, you get 15% fire resist, 10% absorb magic, and you get a slow health regen. So not bad as far as equipment goes, honestly. I'm just incredibly disappointed in how much of a fight the Lost Paladin put up. Was there a shortcut up here? Could I have, like, just bounded up here and skipped most of it? I don't think so. No, I had to go through the dungeon. Oh well. I think that's all we have time for. That took a lot of time just re-going through here. Next time, we're going to do more Creation Club stuff. I don't know what we're going to do, but I'll have a list going before the next episode starts. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye!